Everyone thinks the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is just the nostalgia play with a shiny bezel, but here is the thing: the bezel is not the headline, the speed it unlocks is. Because when you stop swiping and start rotating, Wear OS finally feels instant, and that flipped my expectations. I tested the 47mm LTE model for 10 days, ran with it, slept with it, and even tried to break the battery with back-to-back GPS workouts. 3 things stood out that most reviews gloss over, including a surprise about battery, a limitation that might be a deal-breaker for some, and a performance win I did not expect. Before we dive into what I discovered, quick note. If you are already leaning toward the Watch 6 Classic, I will drop my best current price link below. It has been hovering around $348.99 with a 4.5-star average on Amazon, but hang on, because what I found might change which size or setup you buy. Here is why I even needed this watch. I am a bezel skeptic turned fan. My last daily wearables were a Galaxy Watch 5 and a Pixel watch, and I constantly swiped mid-run with sweaty fingers. Notifications would stack up, workouts would pause randomly, and batting away alerts took too many taps. I wanted something that felt like a tool, not a toy. Fast navigation, bright screen for noon runs, reliable GPS, and sleep tracking that did more than a vague sleep score. Oh, and I did not want to baby the battery every night. Hope was 36 hours minimum. The Watch 6 Classic promised the rotating bezel back, a bigger display, advanced sleep coaching, and fitness tracking for 90-plus workouts. My concern: marketing versus real life. Would the bezel be a gimmick? Could the battery keep up? And were the health features actually useful without locking me into a specific phone? Testing, I split it into 4 scenarios. First, everyday speed. I paired the Watch 6 Classic to a Galaxy S23 Ultra and loaded my usual apps: Messages, Google Maps, Spotify, Google Assistant. The rotating stainless steel bezel is not nostalgia. It is productivity. Scrolling tiles and jumping into workouts is precise, and I could reply to texts with voice or canned responses faster than on the Pixel watch. The 1.5-inch display on the 47 model is bright enough in harsh sun, and the durable crystal glass shrugged off bag zippers and a gym cable machine scrape. Call quality on LTE was clean in a quiet room and acceptable on a busy sidewalk. But then I hit my first caveat. Some marquee features like ECG and irregular heart rhythm notifications require a Samsung Galaxy phone with the Samsung Health Monitor app, Android only, and not supported on iPhone at all. Second, fitness. I ran 3 5Ks and 1 10K outdoors over a week and compared heart rate to a Polar H10 chest strap. Average HR was within 2-4 BPM, with quick recovery tracking within 1-2 minutes of the chest strap when pace changed. Auto workout detection kicked in after about 10 minutes for a brisk walk and recognized strength sessions decently, though rep counting was a mixed bag. GPS was solid on park trails, but then downtown with tall glass. Tracks drifted half a lane off for a couple of blocks. There is no dual-frequency GPS here. If you are an urban canyon runner, that matters. Swim tracking in a 25-meter pool was accurate for lengths, and the 5 ATM plus IP68 rating handled it without drama. Third, sleep. 7 nights, snore detection on, phone within 2 feet because that is required. The advanced sleep coaching gave me a consistent bedtime window and flagged late caffeine nights with a lower efficiency score. Sleep stages roughly matched my Oura Ring trendlines, with deep sleep differing by about 10-15 minutes most nights. Overnight drain was 8-10% with always-on display off. The skin temperature sensor contributed to trends, and the morning readiness style tips were actually actionable, not fluff. Fourth, battery and charging. On the 47 Bluetooth plus LTE model with AOD off, I averaged 36-42 hours. 1 outdoor GPS run, dozens of notifications, a couple of short calls, and sleep tracking. With AOD on and 2 workouts, I landed around 24-28 hours. From near empty, I got roughly 45% in 30 minutes on the USB-C fast charger. But then, size matters. The 43mm Classic will be tighter on battery. If you demand 2 days reliably, pick the 47mm and go easy on AOD and LTE. Here is where it gets interesting. The 3 things you really need to know. 1. The bezel is not just a vibe. It is a performance feature. Navigation is faster, more accurate, and more reliable when your fingers are wet or gloved. It makes the biggest display pop because you are not blocking it. After 10 days, I missed it instantly when switching back to a swipe-only watch. 2. Battery life is highly variable by size and settings. If your expectation is true 2 days with workouts and AOD on, you will be disappointed. If you go 47, keep AOD off and use LTE sparingly, 36-40 hours is realistic. The 43 is best for smaller wrists but expect nightly charging on heavy days. 3. The health features are powerful but gated. ECG and irregular heart rhythm notifications require a Samsung Galaxy phone and supported region. Snore detection requires your phone on the nightstand within roughly 2 feet. The BIA sensor is great for tracking trends in body composition, but it is not a medical device. And for serious city runners, the lack of dual-band GPS means occasional drift. Consider a Galaxy Watch 5 Pro or a Garmin with multiband if that is your priority. Now that you know the big three, the next step is picking the right configuration so you do not overpay. If you want the productivity win and that brighter, larger screen, go 47. If fashion and comfort are top, 43 still nails the experience. I have the best current price linked below, grab it while the 348.99 range and popular bands are in stock. Bottom line, the Samsung Galaxy Watch6 Classic is the most practical smartwatch Samsung has shipped in years for Android users. If you are on a Galaxy phone, it is an easy yes. If you are on other Android, it is still excellent, but know the ECG limitation. iPhone users, skip it. Urban accuracy purists and multi-day battery diehards should look elsewhere. For everyone else who wants a timeless look, a bezel that actually makes you faster, reliable fitness and sleep tracking, and day-and-a-half battery on the big model, this is the one that makes Wear OS click.